Hey guys, it's Joe. Obviously, I just figured I'd share with you guys. I haven't done a whole lot towards writing or anything here lately, but so I figured that in the interim, before I have something really interesting to share, I would throw you guys some poetry. Um, I've been writing poetry for about 6 years or so, I think. I've been writing forever and a day, but my kind of serious attempts, not really serious because I'm not a serious guy, but my only remotely serious attempt started about 6 years ago. And so I figured I'd share with you some of my really old stuff. Um, the first one that I'm going to read to you is called Never Again. Um, it was written after spending several hours talking to a fellow U.S. Army soldier. He had been in the infantry when he was in the service. I was a computer nerd. I did air traffic control equipment repair, which there's really not much fighting other than fighting the equipment, that goes on with that. And I'm grateful for that I've never been shot at or put in danger that some of our soldiers have to go through on a daily basis. Um, I'm grateful that they're doing that and putting themselves at risk so that the rest of us don't have to. Um, and a lot of my poetry is along that theme, military life and combat, and the fact that a lot of civilians don't understand um, the motivations or the feelings that come with being in the military. Um, a lot of my poetry has to do with underappreciation of our nation's military. I am and always will be an avid supporter of our troops. I may not support what they're doing, but I will always, always, always support the men and women out there fighting for us. Whether they're fighting or, working in the kitchen serving the fighters or keeping the vehicles running or working on air traffic control equipment. I will always support our soldiers even if I don't support what they do. So anyway, I spent several hours talking to this other soldier who'd been in the infantry, and he told me about a lot of stuff that had happened and a lot of stuff that he had seen, and this is kind of what came from that. Um, so I guess without further ado, this is Never Again. Original writing date was October 25th, 2005. Um, I look into the darkness, I see into the night, past the inky blackness, past the endless fight, past the bloody battle with fields that run so red, past the cold death rattle of an army already dead. I see my homeland there, so pristine and gleaming white. I smell the coastal air, it's like a beacon in the night. I turn and glance behind at the battles that I've waged, and all that I now find is an empty, useless cage. My anger turned against me, turned me from the light. I see not my home or sea, but only blackest night. My friends are all gone, fallen not for their flaws. We were moved just like pawns in governmental paws. I'm the only one left as I collapse into the sand. All I feel is the metallic heft of this weapon in my hand. And so I scream into the night to beg forgiveness for my sins. I swear by all that's right, I'll never kill again. And so that was the first bit of poetry that I ever wrote as a serious effort, and it was posted. That was the first thing that I ever posted to my all poetry page. I created the page specifically to post that poem. The next one was actually a contest entry, and it's much more lighthearted than that last one. If I'm not mistaken, it was the theme of the contest was, what does Christmas mean to you? And being from Houston, we don't get snow every year. We don't get the traditional Christmas that you would think of when you think of Christmas. I'm not sure what all of y'all's traditions are. For us, for my mom's side of the family, it was the full, Christmas ham and the big family dinner and all that fun stuff. My parents are divorced, and so I've always had more than one Christmas. With my dad, it's always been a little more laid back. We usually have Mexican food on Christmas Day, or it's usually Christmas Eve is when we do it with my dad. When we do our Christmas over there, it's usually that morning, and we usually get up and head over there first thing to his house, and he usually makes he'll make a big pot of nacho cheese and some refried beans, and he'll usually do a lot of fajitas on the grill. And so it's fantastic. I love it. But this next one is called Can't Wait. Because, about the time Thanksgiving rolls around, the Christmas mood, spirit, whatever you want to call it, just comes and smacks me upside the head. I'm just ridiculous. I love Christmas. I absolutely love Christmas. And so this is what Christmas meant to me at the time. And my kind of interpretation of Christmas in poetry form. So like I said, this is Can't Wait. The original writing date on this is December 12th, 2005. So it's that time of year with shopping malls galore, people looking for a little cheer, sometimes finding a little bit more. The coyotes sleeping in their winter dens, waiting and sometimes weeping for a time to howl again. The cactus would be covered in snow and tinsel of old, and we'd put it on with fake stuff if it wasn't too damn cold. We can't wait to wake up and see, hoping Santa wasn't late to put treasures under the tree. The house now has an inkling of sugar cookie smells, and just outside's the tinkling of merry jingle bells. On the radio, endless Christmas songs, and in the stores we show endless shopping throngs. The night air is cold and the lights glisten brightly. Even when we're old, we'll hold our loved ones tightly. So with this final line, I'll tell you what this is. Can't wait for morning to find another Texas Christmas. And so that's what it is. I guess that's it for this video for now. I should be posting up more here shortly. I think I'm going to just go through and do a reading of all of my stuff, I think, eventually. And so that's what it is for now. So it's been good talking to you guys. See you next time.